Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've come back on here today because I really want to do this. I really need to get this finished so I can start my woodland one. So I managed to glue that paper to there, that wasn't good. But anyhow, I think it's alright. Yep. I want to show you what I'm going to do to fix this, okay? Now that piece there I think is going over there, well, I'm sure it is. So while I'm thinking, like you can see the back of it's a bit different, but I'm going to make the tuck so it goes under that way, I think. So you tuck something in there instead of down from the top. I want to just make it so it comes into there, okay? Whatever I put, because I have to make some things. I'm just going to put some glue all over the back of this, around the corners anyway, not where it's, but not on top of what I'm doing. Hopefully. Righto. That's right. Now I'm going to put that down here. So I do like the colours, and I think they go both sides of the page. So now I've got just this piece here, okay? And I'll put a little piece of something in the top of this hole, and I need something very thin, but I want it to be, I don't know, I've got some calico here because I'm going to do a little bit of something with this when I'm fixing me patch up. I'm going to patch me page. And that's good, isn't it? You need to do these things. You can't just not show you how to do them, can I? That's not seems fair. Because I didn't like what I had here, so I cut it off. Okay, so now I've got to think that I've got this page here and this page, this side here. And I was thinking about doing a double-sided piece, and I only have this. Well, when I looked, I found this one. It's got I didn't want anything too out there, you know. I wanted something that's reasonably quiet, you know. And I didn't want it to be very leery, this page here, because I've got to do a bit of fixing of it. I'm not a, well, there's this too here that I could put on it as well, because I'm going to turn that into something, tuck spot, something. This is off something I was making before too, this piece. And I'm not actually going to put it here, but I'm thinking what I could do with the piece that I want to put there. We've got this green one, but he's not double-sided, and that's a piece of a map, isn't it? I don't think I want that bit today. I think I'll go back to this piece. I'll just give this a press. Got to make sure this glue sticks down. You do. I did a video where I made that one. I'm so surrounded by stuff. It's amazing and awesome, but it's just everywhere. And he's just sitting in there still. I haven't done anything with him yet. He might even stay like that. Just be a special piece. And I need to think about this bit too. I've got to put, we can put something in there, but then, well, not that wide, because it'll go down in there if it's not that wide. And then I need a bit there to stop it from coming out the bottom, which could be a circle, which I do have some of those. So let's just work on this top bit here and see what I'm going to do with this top bit. Well, if I put that there, that'll be too wrong. I need this sort of paper here, don't I? Sorry about this, I've got an itchy face. Okay. Where's a bit of that colour? Oh, that's too yellowy. I need a piece that's... Here we go. Look at this. Found a bit. Found quite a lot of bits actually. It's not quite the same, but it's close. Right, so what am I going to make with it? This is the question, you know. This is the question. What are you going to do? I need both sides. Right. What I'm going to do probably is do the whole piece like that. Stick the whole piece, stick it on there like that. A bit further down, and then close that down there. And I've got a line along there where I did the pencil mark a little bit. Is that what that is? come off. Only because this pencil has its own thing on the end of it, and that seems to own rubber, and that's a really good pencil there, and it takes his own marking off, so that's good. So now I'm going to glue this bit onto there, okay? Really easy, making a patch. It won't look that bad, honestly. It won't. You won't probably know. You won't even know it was there unless you've been watching this. Unless you watch this, you won't even know. I don't think. I don't think you will. Anyway, right. I should have cut that. Don't you reckon? Before I started. Dear me. I'm just going to slice into it. Drop it right there, because I do want to make sure that I get it right when I'm finished. It's just fallen on the floor. I've just made a terrible mess in here. I've made a terrible mess, but that's because I am doing so many different things at one time, and I have to slow myself down a bit. I'm going to have to just do one thing at a time, I think. Still not getting the right size yet. I'm just trying to work it out. I want to make sure that I do cut it properly. Okay, now I've got glue on that. Righto, now let's see if we can do this nice. We'll have a go anyway, see if we can do it nice. Well, that's what I like when the scissors just go straight along and do your straight line. Okay. See, I didn't want to pull all this out because there's another page that I've actually taken out, so we don't want to be taking all the pages out of the book, do we? I'll be putting them back, but there's a ruler here, the ruler. It's a bright pink thing. So I'm going to measure, I'm going to draw a line, I should say. I'll draw a line. Now all of my pages are not exactly in this journal, so I don't think that's not an issue for me. I don't know about anybody else. Because it's not, there's no rules on that, is there? I think I made a little bit higher than that other bit, and it doesn't matter. I just want to cut this straight. I hope I said g'day. I said how are you? Did I say how are you? I'm in Australia, and I'm trying to patch my book. Oh no, so there, that's a patch. And that's not straight, but we have the ability to fix that, don't we? What have I got on these pages? On the ends of them, I want to sort of stick to the same plan if I can. I didn't really want to put anything too lacy or frill. Well, it just depends what we're looking for. The calico is always a good thing to go with. I do like this. It's not long enough. Where's my page I'm going to do anyway? I think my cat's out there calling to the neighbour's cats or something, whatever it is he's doing. Just give me a second and I'll find a thing to put on that. I did have a lot of burlap here, you know, but it just went walkabout somewhere out there in the distance. It's gone and left me, it has. Maybe these things in here. Okay. Not happening yet. We're not getting something. We're not dealing with this yet. We should be though soon, Sonya. I know. Left that piece of calico on, I think. Where's my green paper? Probably over the other side where the paper is. I used to have this sword and I had paper on one side and fabric on the other. Well, that was for 5 minutes. That didn't last very long, did it? Sorry about this, people. And I thought I was organised, you know. I always do that. I always think I've got it all ready to go. And there's always something that stops me. What on earth have I done with it? And I had a thing of gold too yesterday. Oh, yeah. Right, I've got this gold stuff. This was I was going to put up the side. Oh, well, it'd be best if you did it this way, Sonya. Wouldn't it? It's not really a nature look, but it's more Christmas, isn't it? Not a nature look at all. Natural thingy. Right, so that's something else I couldn't find. Now I have got it. Please don't lose it. I found that little little hedgehog that I lost in here. It was in the pocket that I was making. Or near the pocket I was making. I got a tiny thin bit of this calico. I don't know if I can straighten it. I might have to get the hair straightener out. So it's not a bad day today, the sunshine, but I was a bit cold though, so even though the sunshine, because I'm sure somebody put up there on the internet about it snowed somewhere. At this time of year, I just don't believe, well, I do believe it, because the weather's just been so crappy, hasn't it? Really crap. Now I can do that, or I can iron it. Where's my thing that I iron with? Okay. Nope. Where did I put that? Another thing I've got lost now. It's just lost in plain sight here, I'd say. You'll forgive me if I don't iron it, won't you? I have an iron. I suppose it'll take just as much time as what that straightener would anyway to heat, won't it? I have a lot of irons, little ones anyway. I'm plugging it over here. I want to iron that out so I can glue it on. It'll look nice. Right. I'll put that up there for a minute. Move this stuff over. I'm going to put that envelope in there in a minute. Chin up there. And my wool thing. And how long I've got to wait. I'm very impatient. I am. I'm a very impatient person. I can't help that. It's the way that I have been most of my life. I like to do things now. Get on with it straight away is what I need. I'm doing something. Even though I don't finish it always, I'm just going to get on with that. Okay, so that's nice. We've got one piece. Because we're going to have to put more than one on, aren't we? Because we have other pages to think about. So I'll just do another couple of these. Only if they get screwed up. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good, nice long piece. Oh, sorry. Come back here. I've actually been filming this and are you in the shot? Yeah, good. Right, well, we'll go along a little on this bit. It didn't screw up as much because it's not a small piece. But I do like to put some fabric into my pieces of work, as you know. And it gives a bit of texture, interest. It's a bit different, isn't it? I should probably stamp some things on this. Should probably do lots of things, and I've got to get round to it. I'm just so many. I get out of bed at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know where my day goes, but it's very fast day. Yesterday I went up the street, up the town. Took my GoPro so I could show you things. That didn't work. Don't know what I've done. I haven't got it on properly, but anyway, that's enough of that. We're not very big on the ironing thing either. Anyway, so what did I buy? One bead needle from Can Assist, but she's got them there, but she only lets me have one at a time for some reason. She's trying to keep them for herself. No, she's not really, but She doesn't want to sell too much because then she got so much stuff there. She don't like me buying it. But I've never seen, I don't understand that, but anyway. So, then I went to Vinnie's, and there's a girl down there coughing that bad. I left because I didn't want, I didn't even get a look at there. But I didn't go there until after. This poor woman in the care and assist place, don't know who she was. I was reversing out of the part where I went into there to get out, to move, to go out, you know. And she came over and she said to me, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I'm good." She said, "Just this way," you know. She's trying to guide me out, and that's all right. And I said, "Thank you." And she started to talk to me. The poor old thing. She talked to me for over half an hour. And she talked and she talked. I had no idea who she was talking about. She was telling me about her neighbour. And I swear I didn't get a chance to say anything, "Oh dear," or "Oh yeah," or something like that. And I kept thinking, I better say, I've got to go, you know, but I couldn't. I felt so bad for the poor thing. I thought, you know, I just got to stay here and listen to her because she needs someone to talk to. By the time I was out there, I was sort of like a stunned rabbit or something. She told me all this stuff. I don't know. This poor woman that she's talking about was supposed to have dementia and all these problems she's having with her and all this sort of thing. And it was just on and on and on. And she was just, I felt really sorry for her. I had to stand there and listen to her because I thought, you poor thing. She didn't even draw a breath one time. She just kept going and going and going and going. And then when I was going towards, I was thinking, "Gee, I hope she's not there." I know that sounds really bad, and I'm so sorry to everybody who thinks that I'm a terrible person, but I just could not handle that. I really couldn't handle that anymore. So, anyway, I don't even know her name. She didn't even know mine. There was no introductions whatsoever, and that's fine, I suppose, but I suppose I'll run into her again one day. Poor old thing. She hadn't been over to Parks for a while because she had an accident in her car and the didn't cover it, the insurance, so she had to wait and save up her money so she could come back over here and go and do stuff in the town. And just when I left, she was still in the shop, so she could have found another person to listen, I suppose. It's really sad, you know, when she said she was 85 and she had 6 children. I don't know, she never said much about them, but I suppose they got their lives and they're busy. And she just talked and talked and talked and told me about this lady. And she was so stressed out about this woman and the woman's family and everything. She really was. But there was nothing she could do about it. Now I'm going to have to cough because I haven't enjoyed breath either. Sorry about that. Okay, so now, as I said, I'm going to put something here to stop that going through there. I need to put a nice thing of some sort up there, you know, like something you can write on, or maybe that sort of thing that you can do some writing on. Envelope, no, doesn't work. It'll come to me, nobody panic, it will be here somewhere. Nobody panic. Oops. This is not, no, it won't fit. It's the wrong sort of size thing. It fits in there, but I don't think I'm a big fan. It's too high. Would I be making a pocket or a tuck or something out of this? I'm going to cough again, I'm sorry. Myself all excited or something there for a while, was just moving a bit of stuff here. I'm going to have to make a real lot of I should have cut, oh dear, I should have did that. I'll do these corners instead of the other corners, hey, if I think that's the right size, and it's not. It's got to be cut down a bit, I think I'll cut it down a bit before I do any more with that. So this one here, what am I going to make? A tuck that goes up. Nope, that doesn't fit right across there. No, it doesn't. What have I got here? Nope. Nice piece of fabric. I suppose I could put a little flip on there, couldn't I? Or just a nice piece of fabric. No, that's not big enough. Nice piece of fabric. It's not big enough. Now, I've got stuff in here. We can have a squeeze through here and see what's in this. Anything suitable. Oh dear, I always sit in this chair wrong, don't I? These are the ones from, these are some steampunk ones, or vagabond or something, and there's fairy ones. That's nice, isn't it? These are pretty. They're really thick. I was gifting them a really long time ago. Plus I've got all these. What's this? Oh, goodness me. Got all those. And all these. Oh, they're nice. Hang on. No. There's probably something like that to fit there. I didn't know they were all, a whole heap of them in here. Plus I've got some flowery ones. You can't even see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry about that. Got some nice flowery ones. Butterflies. Tickets. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh. If you keep taking these out of here, Sonya, you're going to lose them all over the table. It's okay. Look at these. Are nice, aren't they? These wheels and things. They're from my steampunk or vagabond. I can put them in the steampunk one anyway, can't I? Let your dreams be your wings. Adventure. Okay, we're going to do this in a minute. Any minute now, this is going to happen. Nobody panic. We're going to get there. We really will. Something's going to occur, and we're going to be happy with it. I think. Absolutely unique. Yes, that's right. It's going to be, isn't it? Absolutely unique. It's a shame this has nothing to do with that, because that's the right size, isn't it? Nothing to do with it at all. Right. Now I do have more, but they're people. They're all people ones, those thicker ones of them. Just a little looking through here now, see if we can find something to put in that square, oblong, whatever that is. What's that? No, that's not going to work. How about that thing? Could be possible. It's a good possibility. Envelopes. I've got some little bits down here that I want to use in it too. I'm going to make some tags, don't I? I said that because I've got not enough things in the tucks. There's not enough things in the tucks. There's a couple of pieces for tags. Okay, I've got no idea how long this has been going for, people. I just hope it doesn't run over time because there's some eggs. It's an egg picture. Thank you, piece. What have we got in here? No. There's a neat sort of thing, I suppose. Now we've got down to the paper. Okay. I like this one. Right, so I've got more in here that I've done to put in it. I'm thinking there's some birds. Oh dear, I do get carried away sometimes and start doing a bit, and then I just forget what I did with them. I lose them in the wherever. I've got what's the name? A nice bunny rabbit there, Peter rabbit, and there's a butterfly. Hang on now, let's see what else we got. What's this? Oh, I like that. I made that a long time ago, didn't I? Look at that, that's snazzy. I didn't give you a very quick look, but I'm trying to find something to put in that piece there. I've got bits. I'm just going to find the right bit. I think I want something that's interactive in a way that I can just... there we go. I think I've got an ideas. I've got some ideas here, haven't I? There's a few ideas. I've got plenty of butterflies. What about this thing? What have we got here? What is this? This is where I've cut out some circles. Right. Yes, right. So that's got to have something across the top of there. Because that's not meeting up, and I want to put that, cover that. So I'm going to put this across. That's not the skinny bit, is it? Where's the skinny bit I ironed? Is that it? I thought it was. Oh, yeah, must be. That's wider. Righto. So I'll put this across the top, over top of. I'll just turn that round this way so I can see what that looks like. Too many birds. It's over that much, Sonia. Over that. Other way. Sorry, we're trying to get the fluff off there. Now that's going to fit there, isn't it? And then I can put something right up under there, up underneath it as well. Do you think? No, that'll be in the way. This here's got a bits when it cut out. It didn't work very good, did it? Because my chopping thing's not very sharp at the moment. Where is it? The whole doing making thing. It was here a while ago. He's still here. Still here. Now what do I want to put in this if I put it up there? Just something that's not... I might cut that first. I don't know, which way did I put... Where did I put that thing? Where are you? You piece of stuff. The thing for cutting. What have I done with that? The guillotine. What have I done with the guillotine? I've got a big one over there. I've got... Should be sitting over here. Was there the other day. Sometimes when hubby comes in, he picks things up and removes them for me because they're not in my road, but still then I can't reach them. I road he's been helpful, but at the same time it's not... I'm having a terrible time with this page. I'm going to have to finish doing it because it's really not helping me at all. Oh, goodness me. Give the scissors, Sonia, you can do this. Well, maybe you can. It makes it solider too, you know, like it's really solid now, so it shouldn't. More sturdy, Sonia, sturdy is the word you want. Really, you haven't got enough room to put my ruler on the table, truly? I'm doing some patching here, aren't I? Yeah, but if I do that, that can be used as a tuck. So I'll get this bit here. I'll try and cut a hole in this because it doesn't like working for me, this thing doesn't. So I'll put it maybe there. There was no rhyme or reason to that. It was just decided that I'd put it there. And then I'm going to make a thumb notch thingy here. So that can go there. I don't think Peter Rabbit would appreciate it if you put him under that, would he? You cut him out or something. Yeah. Right, we'll just keep trying. We'll get something in a minute. Nobody panic. Righto. Whatever goes in there. Aren't these things cute on these? Look at that little bloke there, isn't he? Neat. I suppose I could put his friend in there too. They could both fit in, couldn't they, really? What do you reckon? They'd fit in there? It's not bad. No, it's not working with the rest of it. Okay. I don't know how I know that. It's just what I feel like I didn't want to do. Right. There's some good stamps in here. They've got some nice fruit and stuff in them. There's a bird. You always use a bird. How to get it in there, though, that's the question. I do know how. If you're going to put something back in the middle of something, like he's up like that, okay, so you need to just put a piece of sticky tape across the back, or a piece of paper or something, and that'll hold it in there. Okay. That'll hold that in there. I'd rather put something blue in it, though. Where would that be? This blue thing you want? I don't know. Be a little bird somewhere around on a blue circle, wouldn't there? Or a butterfly or something. Yeah. You can imagine how long has this taken me to make this so far? And I'm still still faffing about here with it, aren't I? There's a snail. It's like me. I'm going to try and start making journals without having to make too many decisions. I'm just going to put them together. I'm deciding that. I really need to do that, don't I? It takes me so long. I just need to just put them together. None of this fiddling about. But I suppose if I don't, they're not going to be my really unique, personal time sort of things now, are they, if I do that? They won't be what Sonya's journals at all. They'll be just higgledy-piggledy messes that I make, probably. Oh, come on. I've got some round circles with things on it. I do. I must have. It's always got to be something like that about here. Not everything else possible. Cut out whale-tailed sags. They're good. Oh, I love this man. Oh, I love him. He's so good, isn't he? Look at him. Isn't he a beauty? Oh, and this bird here. And the mushroom. Oh, dear. I've gone right off the track now, haven't I? You'll ever get me back on it? This is nice, but there's spiders on that and things on that. I didn't really want to put them in there. I could, but I don't want to. Okay. Oh dear, I don't know if you're timing me not to see how long this takes. It's just, I hope you're not bored. I really do. I mean, I did have a bird thing here earlier. I did. I just seen him and I thought, oh, that's cool. There's a bird there on that. I could probably put him in something. He's going to cut out with me a circle punch. I've cut it out with that. And I thought I could use it, and now it's not anywhere. Here it is, look. Aha. It's got the number 13 on him, and I don't know, maybe he's not lucky. I don't know. We'll just have to see, won't we? I'm going to put him in there, and then I might even cover over. No, I'm not going to cover over the number 13. I don't want to be superstitious. If I really don't. Get a bit of sticky tape, put it on this. Here, thingy. and then glue it to there, stick it in here where I need it to be. You move over. I'd rather this bird, sorry about that. Is that right? No, he's up the wrong way. This way. He's still sideways, Sonya. Oh dear me. Put him in the hole first. I am having fun. I really am. I mean, imagine the 13 would be standing up straight, wouldn't it? Okay. Now, very fastly, I'll just stick that bit just there, and I'll sort it. Yep, very good. And I'll cut that off, and then I'll put a bit more on, so it's not going to go anywhere. I didn't want it to get caught in anything either. I haven't got a bit bigger punch thing, and then I could have made the inside thick. It doesn't matter though, I don't need one. I've got enough stuff here. It lasts me forever. I just don't have to keep changing my mind on things, do I? Maybe I need to do a Things with Wings journal. Again, do you think? Because I've got all these birds and things about. They'll still look nice in here, won't they? I could do with a bit of stamp on here, but somebody can write on that. If I haven't got it covered up, you can write on it, can't you? Is he all right? Oh yes, he looks really cool. He's probably talking to that bloke there. Now I've made up a story. Right, so we want to put glue all the way around the outside of this. Glue around the edge, right? Put that on there. Underneath this bit. You've what, glue for moles? No, it's all right. I've done. It's done. It's not bad at all. Not bad. Oh, crikey. If you make a mess like that, it will come off eventually. If you just do that and make it rolled up, and it'll come off. Now I'm going to put this piece along the top here. Won't go all the way. We need got a longer piece here that we just ironed out. Just going to have to keep adding stuff until I cover over all my mistakes, don't I? So this is going on here, but not too far over, because otherwise you're going to block that. So can I tear this? We'll see. Sticky tape, wait. I hope to tear it without it curling up too much. Oh no. Oh no. Got it. By Jove, I got it. Okay, just press it down. And push that onto there. Okay. I don't want it to come over the end bit. Got my finger caught into it. Couldn't close the scissors, had my finger caught in there. That's not good. Untuck that. Glue it down, Sonya. Untucked. Now, have we mucked up the other page? No. Very good. And so when I come to do on the other page, I'm just going to put something in here and it'll be fine, see? Won't it? Yes. If I should put this across the patchy. It's creative, I think. I'm going to say that. Anyway, I'm going to say this is creative, okay? It's creative. A little bit of washi tape, maybe. Nah, that doesn't look right, does it? That's not good at all. I'm not happy with that. Ooh. Not happy with that at all, Sonya. Oh, goodness me. I don't mind that bit. That's good. I didn't like that stuff up the top of there, though. That wasn't right. Maybe I could put I'll think of that. I'll think of that sometime and I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do with that. This bit I need something tucked under. That thing keeps wobbling away. I made these little booklets for in here. So they've got little pages in there. So there's plenty of room to do journaling if you want to do stuff. This one here needs fixing so bad, doesn't it? And I have these two blokes that I thought I might like to put in here. But where or not that's going to be, I don't know. Okay, so I've got these ones as well. Now, what did I'm really worried about what I've done with this. Really concerned. It needs something just plain and ordinary across the top. All it needs is something just less flowery. But no, this is patching. Patching at its worst here, isn't it? I'm going to take that off there because I don't want to leave that there for people to... Come off. It's not nice. Righto. Now I'm going to put something all the way across this thing. I'm going to put it all the way across there. It's got to go the whole piece of the thing, and can have something on there now. Maybe I'll think about that, but I'm going to need to do this, right? And I can't leave that like it was. That's not good. It was too patchy, wasn't it? I can have a tag coming down through the top, I suppose. Piece of a tag, something. Might use something different than that to do it with, because I don't want to waste that bit of a tag thing. But I need a, I'm sorry, I can't leave it if I don't like it, and I can't, and I don't like it, so I'll just take this off here, down a little bit. So whatever comes across has got to go underneath it to make it look like it was meant to be like that, okay? Now, we will hold together. Nobody panic. Probably nobody will buy it off me now if they've seen how much of a state I've made of it. But it will stay. I don't think I moved too much of this off here, because I didn't want it to be lumpy either. I want it to be lumpy. Where's the paper that I did that with? Yeah, but it needs to be a card because it's going to have a tuck, okay? It's going to be tucked up there. But I want it plain so it doesn't cause me all this heartache, because that's what I was doing. I've got to beat this, I really do, and I'm going to say that on my... When I put it up, I'm going to have to tell you that it's been a painful experience, but I have to do it. I do have to fix it. It's very important that I do, because for my own self, always. Now this is a bit of papers that come out of the front of covers of books, and that'll look really good in there, I think. That'll work. Righto. So I'm going to cut it down a tiny tad, and then I'm going to put it in there and see if I can make it nice. I'm going to put it over there, and then I'll put a butterfly on it or something. Right, so that's going to go in there. That was the straight side. Where's my good pencil? So you don't put it back in the place where it come from, will you? Goodness me. Here's this one. that. So I think maybe I've been on here too long. I'm going to stay on here. I'm going to keep this going because I want to finish it. So that means you're going to have to, well, you know, either come back and watch the rest of it or not. How it's going to be, I'm sorry. Up there to there, along here. Right. And when I finish doing this, I'll find that paper trimmer, won't I, whatever it is called. Right, now what have I done with my scissors? They're too small. I like something that gives a good straight cut. Here they are, under the paper. Move the paper. Move the paper. Okay, we don't want patchy things. And I hope you watch this till it's finished and fixed, because I wouldn't like you to think that I leave it all mucked up. That doesn't seem like that's straight, does it? It's a little bit wider on that bit. Sonya. Make sure you cut the right piece. Don't cut the straight side, you'll need it. Righto. There we go. Now will that be stuck in the right place if I put it there? Yes. And then I'll deal with the other side of the page when I get to it. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, so it's over far enough and glue it all down. Glue sticks here. I'm going to put that in the centre part, the glue stick bit, and then I'll put the other around the edge of it to just make sure that it stays there. And I won't be able to get it off this time, if not, and keep taking it off there. I'll end up with nothing. Righto, I'll go around the edge of this. And hopefully I'm getting it out far enough. I might have to just do this one as well, just to make sure. Oh, that was clever. Just give me a second and I'll get the glue off it. I will. And the best way usually is to pick it up, but not today. Oh, goodness me, Sonya. I'm not very good at this, am I? I'm going to put a sign across there. There's glue everywhere. Oh, dear. Nobody panic. Sugar. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear. If you're still watching this, God bless you. It's like some sort of torture, I'm sure it would be. Oh dear. I'm fine. I mean, I'm just wondering how this is going to be accepted when I put it up there. What people are going to say, I could have did this in the first place, shouldn't I, instead of fiddling around with it like I did. And this PC's got that there on it now, so I'm going to cover that over as well. Patches. There's some patches on this one. Oh dear. Well, I don't think that looks too bad. Now what I'm going to do with it, leave it alone is probably the best idea. Look at that bird now. I'm going to have to get him off here. I'll save him. I'll save him later. I haven't got time for saving him now. Okay. Now we could probably put these little pockets up there, but no, we're not going to do that. That's overkill. That isn't too far. Gone too far, Sonya. How about the butterfly? And I didn't leave that as a tuck, which was probably not what we should have done, but anyway, if I put a... okay. Oh dear, talk about messy, mucky up things. It's okay though, look, it looks fine. It is fine. It's probably the securest page in the book. The most secure page in the book, except of course for this side, which I'm going to wait till that dries, because it's a bit, gee, that's wet because of the glue, and we can easily find something to put over the whole page, Sonya. We're going to cover the whole page, okay? So that won't be an issue. There'll be 2 pages there full of bits. Now, we're still going with this because we're going to go now till for a while, so because it's would have flipped over to the next video by now, I'd have said. I'd say it just took a long time, I don't know, maybe. I want a circle now to put on this so I can put a closure on this thing here. I can bring something through there. Elastic band wouldn't be a very good idea, because that'd pull on it, wouldn't it? If you put elastic through it, a piece of string, Sonya, a bit of string is what you need. And I got some of that, so we did have some earlier. We was actually, I was actually sewing something with it earlier, making them little books. So I do know I have some. You can overdo it with the calico, can't you? And everything else too that you got. Definitely overdo everything. The string's not there. Gotcha. Right, now put the lid on that. We get the punch and we'll make a circle out of that bit. Do you think? Do I need something a bit darker? I'm not going to take that, well, I can take it through to this other page because I can cover that with something then if I need to, where the brad's going to be. You don't have to have a brad though, do you? You can have a button on it or something. Piece of paper's got down here underneath my... What about a button? We're going to have a button or what? If I put this through here, but it needs to be closed up, doesn't it? I thought about putting a bit of Velcro on it, because when you turn the page, it's going to, because it's very heavy, but I'm not taking him out. He's just not coming out of there, and that's all there is to it. I'm not letting him. Okay. Maybe I'll make some of this out of this thing. Oh, I've never cut